Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of Crafty Beer Review. Today I will be reviewing a beer that I'm not worthy of, and you guys probably are not worthy of either. This right here is Stone Arrogant Bastard. I know, I can't believe I've never reviewed this one. Trust me, I meant to get to it, never have, but this is a part of the Stone Mix Pack with the 4 bombers. This is one of the bombers. So I know this is super fresh, but this is very, very strange. I can't find an enjoy by or a freshness date on this bottle, which, it's Stone. They're like the kings of making sure everything's fresh, so I'm a little perplexed by that, but hey, whatever. So obviously, I've had this beer a couple of times. However, it's been close to probably a year and a half since I last had it, so let's go ahead and check out the aroma. Oh yeah, right away. I'm getting big citrusy notes, big orange peel, some grapefruit. I'm getting a little bit of pininess in there. Definitely getting some caramel. I'm getting some toffee, a little bit of kind of a sweeter, bready malt note too. Yeah, I mean, it just smells like your classic American strong ale, hoppy but malty at the same time. Oh yeah, smells pretty damn good. Let's go ahead and take our first sip. Wow. Been a while since I had this one, and this is so damn good fresh. Right up front, getting this big kind of bitter grapefruit note. Definitely that big orange peel in there as well. Definitely getting that West Coast pine. I mean, it's big, big pine right up in your face. You're definitely getting some kind of slightly grassy hop notes in there as well. Getting some caramel, getting some toffee. Definitely the sweeter malts. I'm getting a little bit of kind of a sweeter breadiness, kind of biscuity on the back end. But for the most part, this is definitely all about the hops. The malts really are in there just to kind of keep things semi-balanced. I mean, it's Stone. They don't really make balanced beers, and this one's no exception. But I will say that that sweeter edge that the malts have to it definitely balance the hops more than in certain Stone beers for sure. It's got a nice medium body that kind of has a smooth, creamy, slightly crisp type of mouthfeel. I mean, it's super, super coating, and yet it's still kind of creamy. It's not so light that it just kind of, bubbles off your tongue. It's got decent carbonation. The alcohol is well hidden. I mean, it's over 7%. Can't taste it, can't smell it, don't feel it. Super, super smooth. It does have a decent bitterness. I mean, if you guys are not one for bitter beers, this one is no exception. It's definitely bitter. I don't think it's over the top. But, if this is one of your first more bitter, more hoppy beers, I think this probably would be a little intense to start off with. That being said, I love my IPAs. I love my double IPAs. So this is nothing too much in my opinion. Yeah, I mean, it's a Stone classic. It's a craft beer classic in general. You guys have probably seen hundreds of reviews on this beer. You've read reviews, you've had it yourself, in bottles, on tap. I'm not really saying anything new. I'm just glad that I'm revisiting this classic. As far as rating goes, guys, I'm going with a 9 out of 10. It's a solid beer. I mean, this is, when I think of an American strong ale, this is what I think of. You got those big hops, the grapefruit, the orange peel, the pine, the slightly grassy notes. But they also have that bigger malt backbone. So you're getting the sweet caramel, sweet bread, sweet toffee as well. It makes for a very easy drinking beer, and it's super, super enjoyable. And this is another one that I have a hard time finding super, super fresh. So I'll tell you what, that Bomber Mix Pack has been awesome, and the next iteration has Ruin 10. So, yeah, I'll be getting this again for sure. It's a damn good deal. As far as my musical recommendation, tonight, guys, I want you to check out a group by the name of the Black Keys and their 2010 record, Brothers. Now, they make some really awesome, more classic rock type of music. However, from what I've heard and from what I've seen, they're arrogant. They're very, very arrogant. From what I've heard about a lot of people, they're pricks, basically. But they're arrogant, but they make some really kick-ass music. So it's kind of this quandary. Do you listen to them? Do you not? I do listen to them, but, you know, I haven't been to see them live. I don't really want to give them my money, but at the same time, they're talented, so what can you do? Not that this is a commentary on Stone, don't get me wrong. Not saying that, just saying these guys make awesome rock music, but they're not the best people in the world. I guess that's kind of typical of musicians in general sometimes, right, guys? Alright, that does it for this beer review. I don't want to get into too many more tangents. And remember, I hope whatever you do involves good craft beer. See ya.